I'm Carrie.
And welcome to Movie Talk. So we're here with our guest, Carrie.
Yes. So right here I have Ty Lowell. Yes. It's a pleasure to have you here today.
Love being here.
Actor.
Model.
Model. Okay.
And we have Sergio
Delavici. Sergio Delavici.
Sergio Delavici.
There you go.
There we go. And I love your hat.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. I love your shirt. I am me.
She is I am me today.
I am me.
Which this was brought to us from Milton Ethan.
Actually we just combined that. Milton Saul.
Milton
And Matthew
Saul.
Ethan is his clothing
there
line.
You go. Thank you for that correction. What would I do without you?
I know, we're such
like
a great
salt
team.
and pepper, you know
there we go. We answer each other's sentences.
So tell us a little bit about you, what's going on in your life. You said a model.
Yes.
So did you start your career here? Are
Yes.
you originally from New York?
I'm from the Bronx.
You are?
Just like you.
Straight out of the Bronx.
Straight out of the Bronx.
There you go.
I've been modeling and acting for about 2 years now.
Okay.
But I've been in the film and television industry for about 6.
Wow.
I studied communications, TV, and film, and I minored in film studies in Fredonia, SUNY Fredonia, which is upstate New York. I got my start about 2 years ago. I got to do a commercial. I was working for a company called O Positive at the time. They do only commercials, and they needed like a stand-in for an NBA player.
Oh, great.
And they couldn't find. It was short notice, and they couldn't find anybody. So I was like, "Hey Ty, do you want to be in a commercial?" I was like, "Oh yeah, sure." I did the commercial. It was for This is a Pepsi commercial for this Dr. Drew series they got going.
Excellent.
And I loved it. I fell in love right away with acting.
That's good.
So you're the beginning of your journey from Fredonia to New York City.
Kind of. I've always loved movies, loved television shows. I had respect for actors. I grew up basically I have 3 brothers, but I grew up alone.
Okay.
I was basically raised an only child. So I spent a lot of time watching movies, watching TV shows. Right.
I grew up an only child, so I can relate. The world of the imagination.
You as well? Wow.
Only child.
Yeah.
Well, I have a sister, but she came into my life when I was 15. So it's almost like being the only child.
My brothers just came into my life recently too.
Oh, wow.
So now I'm spending time with them, getting to know them. So it's all kind of new to me.
4 different backgrounds, but yet one situation.
Yeah.
So are you looking to pursue more acting?
Oh, definitely.
As well as
Would you
modeling?
say that's mostly what your aspiration is, to do the acting?
Modeling is fun too, though. I just did a campaign for Align Clothing for their summer campaign. It's based out of Brooklyn. Fun. Modeling is fun. You get to just stand there. There different poses, different clothes, and it's just an amazing time. And when you see the final product, it's just like, wow, this is me. I love it.
You know what? We have a trailer on Ty. Am I saying Ty?
Yes, you got it right.
We have a trailer, so let's go ahead and take a look at that.
Let's do it.
Interesting. So tell us a little bit about that trailer.
It was just my demo of things I've done, and just a little bit of it, because there's other things I've done I can't use yet.
Yes.
And I just want that's just a little bit of what I've done, and there's a lot I want to add to it, but it's just a snippet of me. So
a little reel to show the.
There you go.
So what would you say your most fun modeling experience has been?
My last one, because it was just me and the photographer, and we just went around New York.
Oh wow.
Different places, different like different like backgrounds. It was just fun. Cool. That was the last thing I did, and it was the most fun thing I did up until this point.
Very cool.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
So here we have, I say Gio, but it is
Sergio. Gio, abbreviation for Sergio.
So we know that you have an acting background, a model, fashion, boxing, a little bit of everything, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself.
How does each thing influence the other?
Well, basically, I grew up all over the world. I was born in Greece, lived in Italy, lived in Israel, came to the States in '96.
Wow.
Always been into sports, always been into fashion. I love being in public eye. I love people. I love different mentality, different backgrounds of different people. And just been boxing over 5 years. As far as modeling and acting, as Ty said, we have that in common. I've been in many TV shows, from Orange the New Black, which is season 4. Watch me. Episode from 1 through 6 so far. Today I shot a TV show called Unforgettable. Before I shot yesterday, I was on movie set of Blind Spot, which we shot on a cruise ship by West 55th and 12th Avenue. For those that know the city.
I know it, yes.
Yes, and I have a fashion show coming up August 15th, which is this Saturday, Harlem Fashion Week. I've been modeling for over 4 years also.
Interesting.
Long time, and I just love the whole situation. Love when people watch me, when people, just basically take pictures of me and just model different clothes, and it's just a beautiful thing. And I'm using modeling and acting to just speak to people, speak to different backgrounds of people, different groups of people, because this kind of puts me in a situation where I'm able to reach everybody, and I love doing it.
That's true.
Yeah.
So do you want to pursue more acting as well? Or you want to stick to maybe the fashion line and maybe one day be a creative, your own line? Or is it more acting?
Well, at this point, it's kind of going parallel. As much as I'm doing acting, I'm doing modeling, so it's kind of like parallel to each other. But I can see myself doing something, I have a lot to tell. I came from like a very interesting past, very interesting background, and I'm using acting to kind of like, just incorporate it, and just basically just bring everything together.
So do you say interesting background, do you feel like you have stories to tell, maybe that there's like something that you need to write or a project that you need to produce? About some of that, maybe where you might be in it as well.
Well, I lived in Israel. I lived in Israel through war. Like I've seen it all. Like people die. We had to wear gas masks. Bomb shelters. A lot of violence, like stuff like that. So like I can, it kind of helps me to cope and just understand and live in this, world that we live in, which is not the easiest place, which became like that over the years, But I'm using acting as just like, kind of to act it out, and modeling also to just kind of like release all the intensity or all the like energy I have. Like I have a lot of positive energy, a lot of just like, experiences. So I'm using that in acting and modeling and also boxing.
Yeah, that works.
And I also did a few music videos.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. We have a trailer here on a music video that you actually came out in. So let's go ahead and watch that.
Let's do it. I'd like to see it.
Cool.
Everywhere we go, you gotta be on the phone. Ты всегда на телефоне, даже не могу с тобой отдохнуть нормально. Не могу с тобой.
You don't like when I make mad.
Yeah, I do, but you're always on the phone. You're always on the phone.
What am I supposed to do?
I can't take it anymore.
What am I doing?
Yo, you're always cheating on me.
You must think it easy, been missed but busy. Fabulous and looking fly. I do radio and TV, paparazzi see me. Diamonds flashing all the time. I saw me sit and said, never thought I would live to regret it. Perish the thought if I had really said it. If your lover was your genie, or your friend in my preemie, still I stood by your side.
That was interesting.
Thank you.
So you played the leading male in
I'm
the
the
video.
leading male of a beautiful young lady. Her name is Barbie. She's Jamaican, Nigerian, and Chinese.
Oh wow,
that's an
She's
interesting
from Jamaica.
Background.
Yeah, she's the music video is called Babylon.
Babylon, yes.
Babylon, and I'm playing the lead male boyfriend role. It's about a lady who's always on the phone, and her boyfriend's kind of jealous, so he always always confronts her when she's on the phone and starts arguments.
Oh wow,
that's kind of common, right? So that was good. A lot of people could relate to that.
Right.
Not me, but a lot of people could relate to that. Interesting.
you.
Interesting.
Well, I like the hats. If you got into fashion too, is that part of your signature look, or
Well,
just
basically,
show
I'm
today?
happy telling you, like, the whole Rocky thing, you know, the whole, you know, just basically, you know, it looks kind of like urban and fashionable at the same time. It has that little edge. It defines me a little bit, defines my personality, what I'm about, you know, just like a little edgy, a little stylish, a little fashionable. So, you know, just kind of, you can see, I guess, maybe some of the qualities of my personality based on the way I dress, maybe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we have some viewer questions for
We
you
do.
guys.
Cool.
Cool.
One of the first questions we usually start off with is, what was one of the last movies you saw in the movie theater?
Yeah.
I saw Mission Impossible. I saw it last night actually.
Oh.
I liked
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rogue
What you
Nation.
think?
it. It was good, but you know.
How much of a thumbs up would you give it? See, you're maybe you're more in that part here. It's like a marginal thumbs up.
One
Not as
thumbs up.
excited about it.
Tell me, critique it.
It's a good movie, but the thing is, it's another Mission Impossible movie.
Yeah.
Meaning, if you've seen any other ones, it kind of follows the same formula now.
So would you say 007 is better than Mission Impossible?
I loved like Skyfall. I love Casino Royale.
There you go.
Quantum
It-
was okay, but even then, I
That's
think Daniel
vintage.
Craig is a great
Yeah.
actor. You know, he's been an excellent Bond.
Yes. I like 007.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quantum. I
I
mean,
like your
Skyfall
answer.
is
But there was
excellent.
no
Yeah.
bad words and no sex. And it's still made a movie.
Right, that's a good thing I like
You
about it. Because
know?
like if you have kids or like nieces and
Yeah.
nephews, you can actually take
I
them
mean,
to
that's
see
true.
it.
For this.
And
So-
he still looks good for being his age.
Yeah.
And he did all his stunts. You know, I want to big up my movie right there. 'Cause it was good. I enjoyed that. And for you?
Well, myself, being the fact that I'm an adrenaline junkie, skydive, jump, you know, bungee jump, like roller coasters. Last movie I saw was Fast and the Furious.
Okay.
Oh,
The last
you will
one.
be in one of those movies.
Yeah. I heard that, like, you know, some people chat about Channing
That's why you
Tatum,
love
Jason
it.
Statham. And another movie I saw, can I add another movie?
Yeah, sure.
Whiplash.
Oh,
Oh,
I've seen this.
That
That was
was a
very,
good movie.
very,
That's a disturbing.
serious
film.
movie, very deep movie.
It's,
Yes.
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 Very good
Could
movie
you
also.
sit in the class and then someone go?
Could I do that? No.
Sergio, Gio, you don't have to answer that one.
You gotta go see Southpaw because you're a boxer. So you really,
Can you believe I still didn't see it?
you need to go. I'm telling you, trust me. That movie, Trainwreck, and that one, oh my god.
A double header for you. There
Yes.
you go. A whole night.
You know, just go see one and then go see the other one. Get the time schedule right and good. But Southpaw, you
Must.
trust me. You'll be emailing us back. Yes, thank you. It was good, and not only because 50 Cent was going through bankruptcy, so I'm saying go watch the movie so you can get some more money.
He's bankrupt though.
He ain't bankrupt. He sold vitamin water. Please.
So what? So what about favorite directors or favorite actors?
Right now, I have to give the edge. It's between Fincher for me and David Nolan. I mean, Christopher Nolan.
Okay.
Um,
nice choice there.
I loved Interstellar. Had a couple issues with the last 20 minutes, but
I
I think
agree
that's
with you on
excellent.
the issues at
Interstellar.
the end.
Is that about going into space?
Yes.
and
It
coming
is.
back?
Yeah.
Yes.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yes.
Yes.
I still like them in, what is it, Dallas Cowboy?
Dallas Buyers
There you
Club. He
go.
won an Academy
That was
Award.
very good.
Amazing.
That was
amazing
one of my
performance.
favorites for him. There
Yes.
you
He
go.
was unbelievable. He lost a lot of weight for the
Yes.
film. Yes.
Yes. And in Southpaw, that guy was in Nightcrawler.
Of course.
So he was good.
What
Next
about
time
you?
we talk, we're
Yeah,
gonna talk about the movie.
What about you? What?
Myself, I like Halle Berry. I like
Oh.
Halle Berry and Jason Statham
Okay.
because he's a real martial artist. He does a lot of stunts.
Okay.
Very
I can
educated
see how you
individual.
would. What about director?
Um,
Do you have a favorite director?
well, basically, I like John Singleton.
Okay.
I like John Singleton movies,
Okay.
Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood, like something like that. Because when I grew up in Israel, it was that kind of upbringing, very similar. And being
And you
the
saw
fact-
all of his films. I'm assuming.
I did see all his
Yeah.
films, and something I can relate to. So
Cool,
anytime you can
interesting.
relate to something, you gravitate towards it.
Definitely.
So how is the music industry, not music, because I know you do music too and all this, but movies in Israel, do they have like movie theaters just like here, and are the movies the same,
To
or
be
is
honest with you,
everything subtitled?
I've never been to a movie theater in Israel. It was always watched movies at home.
Yeah,
always.
because my girlfriend, she's
Like, is it an
Dominican, but
industry
from
there?
Jewish,
Right, I mean, maybe now there is, but when I was there, like, it was everything. We had 2 McDonald's throughout the whole country. There was like one limousine, You know, I've never saw, when I came to America, I saw limousine every corner. I was like, wow, it was so surprising to me to see so many limousines and
Wow.
McDonald's in every corner. So it was like a little different. But now it kind of like evolved.
Yeah, it's
So
evolving
it's
now, big time.
Big
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So it's more than it was.
So you're a
before.
Brooklyn native now?
Yes, I am. Been living here since '96. I love it.
Oh
Wow.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brooklyn is a really nice place, very universal. So you have all kinds of cultures here, and the good thing is we have all food
Exactly.
and movie theaters. So that's cool.
So we're getting close to wrapping up. So want to hear a few things that you guys like, where we can find you, what your websites are, your social media, where our audience can find you.
Yeah.
So let me start with you, Ty.
My Instagram is Ty101. That's TAI 101 on Instagram. People think it's just TY, but it's TI. And my Twitter is Ty the Fly Guy.
Oh, okay.
That's my Twitter handle.
Ty the Fly Guy.
Oh.
Sorry, Backstage. You can
Oh,
also find me on my
Backstage, yes.
casting page is on
Yes.
Backstage.
Okay.
Backstage.com/Tyler Wall.
And we'll put that up on the website.
Yes.
Thank you.
You guys can find me on Google if you Google Sergio Delavici, SERGIO
Okay.
DELAVICCI. You can check out my IMDb. I was on My Wives, Big Inge. You could also check me on YouTube, GIO DELAVICCI, and also on Instagram, Rough Rider _84. That's RUFFRYDER _84, and also on Facebook, Gio Delavici.
Okay.
All right, guys. So you heard it. We'll have that on the website
Yes,
too.
we will.
Yes, thank you.
So for our viewers out there, we thank you again for tuning in to another great
Yes.
episode of Movie Talk Show. And you can find us at.
www.movietalkshow.us.
And also we want to thank my makeup artist, Cookie Torres. And also for our
Shout
shirts
out.
to Matthew.
Well, Milton Saul, and his company is Matthew Ethan.
There you go. And you are Carrie?
I am me. I'm sticking with that.
She's Carrie and I'm Leslie. And you are our viewers. So tune in next week. Bye.
Bye.